Welcome to the second edition of Maerklin TV. First of all, we will revisit the toy fair in Nuremberg. Our first topic will be the Trix brand, which offers a wide range of innovations that will not only please fans of the N-scale. It's all about variety. The reason why we have also provided a wide Minitrix offer for 2010 is that we celebrated the 50th anniversary of Minitrix last year and are now going to offer more variety this year. Now let's have a look at this year's product offerings. For the friends of Minitrix, there will be an 0310 and an 01 with small Wagner smoke deflectors. We are going to present these outstanding innovations on Maerklin TV. In general, the expectations of railway fans have considerably increased in both alternating and direct current products. Of course, we constantly address this demand by adding more details to each model. The major strength of Maerklin and therefore of Trix is in the production of zinc die casting, whose quality is unique. When compared to synthetic materials, it allows much better detailing. This is demonstrated by last year's highlights, such as the Series 23, which was also released in a Trix version. Maerklin's youngest daughter, the LGB brand, is slowly catching up again, even though it has not yet recovered completely.
Ich denke, der Patient kommt wieder auf die Beine. Wir sind dabei. Wir brauchen.
I think the patient is on its way to recovery. Here we are now. What we need is a good product quality, reliable delivery and good innovations for the future. Then I suppose the patient will get well soon. Full throttle for a brand that is very rich in tradition. The turnouts have been set for a brighter future, even with a rather smaller range of innovations. Actually, we have a smaller range of new products because there are some 2009 models that have not yet been released. Thus, we concentrate mostly on the primary market. And that's certainly Switzerland with its charming Rhaetian railway. By the way, all of the important Maerklin, Trix and LGB innovations can be viewed up close at the Maerklin Erlebnis Weltköppingen until the 13th of March and at the Fair Karlsruhe from 25th to 28th of March. Happy news for the Maerklin digital enthusiasts. Putting a train on the tracks may contain a new playing adventure. Thanks to the new mobile station. It is compatible with all three digital protocols: Maerklin, Motorola, MFX and DCC. MFX locomotives plug themselves in automatically. The locomotive list recognizes up to 10 active locomotives and can be called up by the locomotive selection. All functions are regulated by using the selection button. In the case of our 189, it is possible to turn off the tail lights and turn on the headlights and high beams. The locomotive speed is regulated by the control knob, which reverses the direction of travel when pushed. Lots of model railway enthusiasts wish for individual functions for their locomotives. The mobile station allows these functions to be easily configured. Please make sure that the locomotive being programmed is the only one present on the tracks during this activity. Now we would like to demonstrate how to configure the maximum speed of our 189, a process which can be executed in just a few steps. When the desired value has been reached, the choice has to be confirmed. Now we are showing how to change the acceleration delay, ACC for short. As soon as the proper value of 32 appears, it has to be saved as well. The new mobile station comfortably fits the user's hand, and its well-illuminated display makes it easy to see. The mobile station also allows the regulation of solenoid accessories. Altogether, there are 320 addresses for solenoid accessories that can be displayed. Meanwhile, the selected locomotive remains called up, allowing an interesting switching movement. Our locomotive, the Rail Line 189, now configured individually, is pulling a freight train across the layout. The interaction of the new mobile station and the CS2 will be part of the next edition of Maerklin TV. Maerklin locomotives are dreams made of metal, or more precisely, made of zinc die casting. It's a long way from the ingot to the final production of an extraordinary model. Over the years, Maerklin has been operating with innovative technologies, not only recognized by model railway enthusiasts. Zinc is a material very distinct in its exterior appearance, allowing every detail to be rendered precisely. Last year we learned of the Zinc initiative, and after a brief deliberation we decided to participate. Our team decided to submit a car, which won first place out of 24 other vendors. The wagon, car for US audience, has many openings and thin grab ends, handrails and running boards. It has many distinct details, for example the rivets, steps, diamond plate, which were already cast together with the car itself and are very distinct. Another benefit of the zinc die casting is that it adds weight to the car, resulting in good tracking. It's really fascinating to see the high standard of metal processing Göppingen has achieved. As a result, we are wishing for many more ingots to end up in the melting pot of the die casting machine and to be changed into a legend made of metal. For a little more than 1 year, Dr. Kurt Seitzinger, an experienced restructuring specialist, is director of company of the Maerklin enterprise. We met the 70-year-old manager in his office.
Ich sage mal so, der Name Maerklin, der hat auch
I would say that in fact the name Maerklin did fascinate me, even though I haven't been and am not a railway enthusiast.
Faszination ausgeübt. Denn es ist mir früher,
Often I read in the newspapers, Maerklin changed management again.
Neue Geschäftsführung bei Maerklin.
I told myself that this would be an interesting role for me.
Das würde mich auch interessieren.
At the very beginning it wasn't quite certain whether we had to deal with shutting down or with the business continuation. But right from the beginning, the continuation was the bankruptcy administrator's clear goal. And it quickly became obvious that we would be able to follow this path. How about the site in Göppingen?
I think the
site in Göppingen is predestined for the fabrication of so-called high-end locomotives. The site's core competence in the manufacturing lies in the technique of zinc die casting and is, as far as I know, without competition. We have extremely good knowledge and competence in high-quality printing and, of course, in the assembly.
Und natürlich dann auch in der Montage.
Furthermore, our complete developmental know-how is concentrated in Göppingen.
Know-how konzentriert. Es gibt zwar eine,
in fact, there is a subsidiary in Hungary which, in the end, is also managed from the site in Göppingen.
Aus mitgesteuert wird. Maerklin is Göppingen, and Göppingen without Maerklin would be like Munich without the Oktoberfest.
And that could be seen at the Maerklin Days in September 2009. The collector's brand is of course a tightly structured segment, and over the last years Maerklin has neglected the children's room market segment. In the children's rooms there are still basic toys sold by other toy makers. I'm thinking of Playmobil and Lego. which have proven records year after year. And we definitely see that there is a market for Maerklin too. Of course, those products need to be less complicated as the collector would demand it.
Produkte, wie der Sammler sie haben will. Ich denke, für jeden, der sich mal so ein bisschen mit dieser
I think the two most significant models for anyone who has ever dealt with this topic are, on one hand, the crocodile, and on the other hand, the legendary V200. These are Dr. Kurt Seitzinger's favorite models, which reveal him as a secret locomotive expert. And maybe he will become a model railway enthusiast as well, when he'll have ended his job at Maerklin by handing over the enterprise to the new owner.
Okay.
For now, we wish him good luck.